Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back for another video. Today's video is a bit different from what I usually do because it's not one of my weekly cleanouts every Wednesday where I clean out my mailbox to show you guys what I've made in the week that just gone past. And it's not a dungeon, a new dungeon walkthrough for my 101 series. And no, today is a farm that I do in between my dungeon runs. You might know you can only do 10 hours or 10 runs an hour, 10 runs per hour before you get the dungeon lockout. So sometimes when you do like Scarlet Monetary, for instance, you might only use 45 minutes or even less. So this is one of the farms that I do in between that. And it's an open world farm, and it's located down here in Blasterlands, over here at Eastern Kingdoms, all the way down here to the right. And basically you are farming for Transmog, and you're farming for these quest items right here. You're basically flying around the map, finding rares that will give you these quests. They have a pretty, well, one of them will drop 100%, so they have an equal chance of dropping. And then you will get these bags right here from these quests. The imperfect one, if the fragment here, will give you the junk box, and the flawless, the blue one here, will give you the emerald chest. The blue obviously being the best, and the emerald chest obviously being what you want and what you're going after, because that will be containing the best loot. Because it is like so that the junk box will 100% contain a green item with a chance of containing a blue item as well, but the emerald chest will 100% contain a blue item with a chance of also having a green in it. But it's obviously the blues that you're going after. So the emerald chest is obviously the best, and you want to get the blues. And more specifically, you want to get Jan's Imperial Robe, which is pretty good. On my server, it's not the best. But on your server, it might be really expensive. But that is the best piece, the most valuable piece you can get. However, even without getting the Jan's Imperial Robe, there are still some blues, some weapons more specifically, that do have a decent price and also a decent sell rate. So you might, well, you will still make gold even though you're not getting the robe. But in order to actually go to this farm or make this farm and see the rares, you have to go up here, all the way up top to this little text box right here, and talk to this lady right here, Sodormi. Because you have to be in the right time zone. Let me just go to the present, which is the wrong time zone. Now you will not see the rares if you are in this time zone. So make sure you go speak to her and then press show me the blasted lands before the invasion, because otherwise you won't be able to see the rares, and not all of them at least. And you want the rares, or obviously. I'm not going to fly around the map and actually show you guys the location of the rares. I'm just going to leave a picture from a Google search that I did, because it's much easier, because I can fly around and show you guys, but the rares might not even be there, and then there's not really any point. So I'm gonna leave this picture. So as you can see, there's 14 rares across the map, and just a little tip, because 2 and 4 is going to be inside caves. It's going to be inside, you can obviously see it on the map, but it's going to be inside here, the entrance there, and the entrance over there. And also 10 and 12 is flying up in the air. Number 10 you can't really miss, because there's a big dragon that flies around the hole here at with the black portal, or the dark portal. But the other one, the number 12, is a yellowish bird that flies around in quite a huge area over here. But obviously you have to look up to see it. But you might also have to fly around a little bit to actually find it, or to find it. But yeah, once you killed some of the rares and you want to turn in the quest to get your loot, or your bags for it, your chests, you're gonna fly over here to this guy right here, that the collector. You can see he's right here on the map. And yeah, you just obviously turn it in, or accept it. Wow, I can't say that. And then you just turn it in here and you'll get your bag. But also to show you guys that it will contain a green, 100% a green and 100% a blue. I'm going to open a few here. So you can see there's a green one. That's not the best one. And then this one here, 100% a blue one. So, and also a green on this one. So just to show you guys that these are some of the loot. I'm not gonna open all of these, not even some of them, because I'm gonna do it in separate videos at another time. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But also, you probably noticed my map here. There's a lot of mining nodes. So you can do that as well while you're flying around getting all the rares. You can mine your Ethereum vein if you want to. Because they can contain a good stone or gem, if that's what you call it. It's called the arcane crystal. The arcane crystal in itself sells for quite a bit, but you can also use it to transmute in alchemy to arcanite bars, which is used in most dark iron crafts, and more specifically the sulfur and hammer, which you can craft and obviously sell, which is something I do. So I have done a little bit of mining farming as well. At the start I did all of them, but towards the end I actually only did the green area down here, where you can get the rich Ethereum vein, because they have a much higher chance of actually containing the arcane crystals. So you might just just stick to this area down here, because you will get a lot of Ethereum vein, and you will also get the arcane crystals if you just do that. Besides just the rares and the mining, you can also, there's also a few chests in here. There's a lot more than the one I've discovered or the one I loot, but these are just the ones that I do because they are in like the path of from rare to rare, from the path that I take at least. But there's one down here with the mushrooms in the forest. It's going to be underneath the mushrooms. It's a treasure chest, so it's going to be just underneath the mushrooms, so just look for it there. And then there's the one over here, this little triangle thing. There will also be a rare here, the Naga rare, and this is going to be like right next to it, so if it's up, you shouldn't miss it. And then there's one up here, kind of where the bird is. There's also another orc here that is a rare, but that is inside a broken or destroyed house, where there is a mob inside as well, just next to the mountain. So you can look for that one as well, because they can also give you some of the pieces that you also get in some of the chests, but also they can contain a orb of deception, which I actually got recently, and on my server it goes for about 90,000 gold. So that's pretty decent that's pretty decent to get extra. So if the rare or the chest is up, then you might as well loot them and hope for the best. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna do a separate video where I do 100 of each of these quests and chests. So so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that was it. That was it for the whole video. I just wanted to show you guys this farm and these rares that you can do. Obviously, as I said again, the loot from the chest and from the farm is coming in another video. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. So stay tuned so you get notified when I actually post it. And also leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and if it helped you out in any ways. And also, I'm doing every single farm live on my Twitch. So go over there and follow there, and like ask questions if you have any, and come chat with me and see what other farms I have. I'm gonna leave a link in the descriptions, of course, so you can find it very easily. But yeah, stay tuned for the videos about the loot that's coming soon, and then until next time, see ya.